Welcome. My name is Paul Jackson. I'm head of PE at Kent College. This information video is to welcome you to the school sports website, how to use it, how to locate it, and how to make it work for you and your family so you are kept up to date with all the relevant news and results regarding anything to do with junior and senior sports at Kent College. There are two ways you can find the school sports website. First way is through our new normal school website, which is kentcollege.ae. Come into School Life and then down to KCD Sports website, and that will then bring up your new sports website, or by simply typing into a search engine www.kcdsports.com. Now you can see that the interface is exactly the same as the school homepage, and therefore you can easily link between the school main website and the school sports website very easily. All I want to do is give you some brief information on how to access our teams, our fixtures, our results, and any information regarding our competitive sport at Kent College. The main homepage is easily navigatable, where we can look at our sports teams, fixtures and results, calendar events, news reports, anything to do with our junior and senior program. Your everyday usage of this will be mainly through the sports and teams, fixtures and results panel. In the middle here on the homepage, you can see upcoming and past sporting fixtures, as well as clicking on the results tab to see how we've been getting on. The news tab is for our weekly and termly updates. Now, if you're wanting to find information out about a specific team or teams for your son or daughter, this is how you do it. Come down to the sports and teams, fixtures and results tab, click on there, and that will bring up all of our teams, junior and senior, throughout Kent College. Now, if I was interested in, or my son or daughter was playing in the basketball team, I would come to basketball, click on teams, fixtures and results. That will then bring me to all of the teams that Kent College are hosting this year so far. Now, if I wanted to then find out about a particular age group, so for instance, the boys under 16 basketball team, I would then come over to fixtures and results, of which we can see that they have 7. Click on there, and we can then from here see all of the fixtures, particular days that they're playing, times they're playing, as well as my results and maps and team sheets, everything from here on this website. Now, to keep you up to date with what's going on to make this user-friendly for you is how you can use this on your mobile device. Very simply, once you've located your team and you've come to this page here, which is displaying all of the fixtures, I then simply click on download to your calendar. If you are an Apple user, an iPhone Apple user, then very simply by clicking on the download calendar and then clicking subscribe here, all of that particular relevant team's fixtures are instantly now downloaded onto your iCalendar. So you can then, from your iCalendar, click on that relevant team. It will then give you all the information that we're looking at on the website now. If you are a Google, Microsoft, Android user, all you would need to do is go on your laptop, unfortunately. On your laptop, go into your Google Calendar, go to add another calendar through a URL code, highlight and copy and paste the webcal link here, and then copy and paste that into your URL, add calendar in your Google Calendar. It does exactly the same thing. It gives you all the information. It's just one more step that you would have to do. Once we're looking at this page here, I can on the left-hand side see the relevant time and day that we're playing, the venue that we're playing at. So if we're playing away, for instance, I can click on the away tab here, which will then bring up a map. And then from there, I can click on here to get directions on how to get there. Who we're playing. Now, in the who we're playing tab, if I click on the spyglass, I can have a look at how that team are getting on that season. Or I can click on the other tab, which then looks at how we have got on against that team in previous years. So we can see, as we go through the years, how our playing record has been against relevant schools. We can see whether we've won, lose or draw, and then we can see what league we're in. Now, all of our junior and senior teams are part of either the DAPSA, which is the Dubai Athletic Primary Schools Association League, or the DASA League, which is the DASA Athletic School Sports Affiliation. If I click on here with this relevant team, that then sends me to a central sports microsite where I can then look at our all of our school league teams. So I can go to the boys under 16 basketball here. I can then look at each school's league. I can view how we've been getting on in the league. I can see where we've finished up in the standings, whether we're top, middle, bottom of the league. So it's more additional information that would help your navigation and experience. The little blue human tab here is our team sheet. So if I was to click on there, that would then send me to the team sheet. Now, I've already put in the password, which is KCD Sports, the same as the website, which is password protected. So the first time you go on to looking at the team sheet, it is password protected. So all you would need to do is all lowercase KCD Sports, and that will bring up our team sheets. You can see whether your son or daughter is in that team, as well as all the other information about that fixture. So we know that this game is taking place on this date, this is the coach, this is the time they're playing, and then any further information for the players and parents. Back to our sports teams, fixtures and results. If your son or daughter are in multiple teams, I would advise you to go to those relevant teams and download those calendars into your personal device. Photos and videos. We will try and keep you up to date with as many photos as we possibly can throughout the season. If we go on tour at any point, you can see here we're trying to plan a football and netball tour. Information will be on here as and when we come through. Now this part here, the resources, is the next most important part. At Kent College, we would like all of our coaches, players and parents to adhere to a code of conduct. How to behave, when to behave, things that we expect on and off the field for our parents, players and our coaches. And each player and each coach has been given one of these to sign. So if we go into resources, downloads, we can then see that there is the KCD player and parent code of conduct, as well as the coaches. As we click on this, I can download it, I can print it and have it as a copy. It is a basic parent-player code of conduct of what we expect all of our students and players and parents to adhere to. Simple things like at each training session and fixture, I will give 100%. I'm responsible for the kit and equipment that I'm provided, and I will return it back clean at the end of the season. I am competing with representing Kent College, and I'm respectful of other players. Normal code of conduct that we expect from our players and our parents. So please read that and be aware of that. Same as our coaches. Our coaches have exactly the same code of conduct, and it's more about how they are going to act, about fair play for selection, how to represent the college when they're away from school, how to do the team sheets, and how in advance we want the team sheets to be up on the website. And all of our coaches have signed that conduct as well. If you need to get in contact with myself, then you can come to the contact page here, send me an email, or contact me on my mobile if it's urgent, or contact the school and I will do my best to get back to you within 24 hours. As I said at the beginning, this website is supposed to be here to make your experience of sport and competitive sport at Kent College as free and easy as possible. We are welcome to any suggestions on how we can improve the service, but hopefully that has given you some information on how to access and be notified and informed about all of our sports, competitive sports at Kent College. Thank you for your support, and I hope to see you on the pitch, court or poolside in our near future events. Thank you very much. Happy New Year.